All right, let's see if it works. Okay, I see one person. Okay, you in now? You in now? So is it a better connection now? Because I came outside because one, it was too dark, and the reception wasn't too great. I don't know why. So I'm hoping the reception yesterday. So the reception is better. Okay. It's it's not the weather. Let me tell you, it's not the weather. I don't know what it is because when I'm in the house, the connection doesn't seem to go pretty well. So I don't know, but I'm gonna come this way because it's raining. Great morning, Jean. How are you? How is everything? So let me tell you, you guys already know who I am, and if you don't know who I am Keita J. I'm an entertainer. I'm a custom designer, and I am me. And see how that title gets people to come in? You see that? When you put up a title like, do you think women are creative? That gets like, you get people that's comedians, that's entertainers, talking about guys, right? You get them to come in because now it's a open conversation for some things. So now folks pop in and they want to see what's going on. Join in on the convo. We ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? We ain't scared. We just want to talk. I am awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So what I want to talk about real quick is women being creative. Highly favored. Thank you. Oh, that's great, Jean. That's wonderful. As I spoke about yesterday, I've had companies. I'm not going to elaborate on it, but companies, I will be doing some things with some companies. And it's only going to be trust, something that I trust. Anything that I do, any brand or whatever that that's sponsoring me, honestly, I will tell you guys, I love any brand that I'm dealing with. You guys already know I'm real health conscious. And I'm particular about a lot of things, and I really don't want to stir, anybody in the wrong direction, but I will be working with some people. So, just know that. Now let me get to the topic at hand. So, because I've heard, I was listening to somebody yesterday, and I've heard these conversations, and I think we've talked about it on Periscope before, about how women are shunned, for being creative. Depending on what arena you're trying to step into, women are shunned, especially by men. And I'm not saying all guys are this way, and I'm not saying all women are this way, but hey, if you fit it, if the shoe fits, wear it. Because it's time for people to really wake up and support. If you don't like something, you don't like it. You don't have to support it. If you like it, support it, right? And it's not about me. It's about women, okay? Because I find that I hear a lot of conversations by me, by myself looking into things. And I run across a lot of info. And I find that, women are down because they want to be creative. And it's like a lot of times, it's either other women or it's either men that don't accept women's creativity. Especially, like I said, certain arenas that you step into, men don't appreciate that because they think, oh, this is our area. You have the boys club. Just like at work, you have the boys club. So you have a lot of guys that feel like they're more entertaining than women. Women are entertaining as well. Hey, we're human. Remember, men start off as women first. Okay? You start off as a female. Okay? The X and the Y chromosome. You start off. So we have masculine and feminine, we have energy, and we also have the chromosomes. Okay? Just one is more than the other. So we start off, you guys start off as a female first. I just want to let you know that if you don't know science, okay? So doesn't mean that women have to be, because they'll accept the manly women. Guys will accept the manly, the woman that acts like a guy, the lesbian, the masculine lesbian. They'll accept that. But when it comes to the feminine lesbian. When it comes to the feminine woman, it's a problem. That's where the problem that's where the problem lies. We can't be creative because they feel like our sexiness, I guess, is taken away from something that they feel like they want. I don't know what it is. If you can elaborate on it, if you feel like, I've heard guys say this, women are not funny to me. So you mean to tell me every woman is not funny to you? Or is it certain women are not funny to you? Because just because you don't like something doesn't mean everybody else doesn't like it. Because somebody else can like something, and trust and believe. Hold on. Let me say this. My stuff has been promoted on Facebook, right? And through Instagram, and through other ads have been promoted through, through other areas of the web. Now, do you know that I've gotten feedback from other countries? I've gotten feedback from other countries. So is this just American men? Is this just American men that feel this way? Because if other countries are taking a liking in what women are doing, I'm wondering why it's a problem with American men. Because American men seem to have issues with women being creative and making a life for themselves. Do you guys still feel that we should be at home, barefoot and pregnant? Because we got to make a living too. Okay, it's the time for women are very good business savvy people. Okay. So I just want to say that without us, you can't do nothing. Well, and we still need you guys too. Okay. So it goes both ways. We still need you guys. So it's not just about, men, taking over the world and doing whatever. Because if it was just men, guess what? This world would be in a rut. Yeah, they want us to take care of children. Stay home, take care of children. That's it. Those times are gone. It's no longer that time. So having a conversation about it doesn't even matter anymore. I was even listening to what Marcel, when he was talking about Tyrese. It's raining a little hard. Let me turn around this way. He was talking about Tyrese and what Tyrese had to say about married women and all this stuff. I mean, come on. We could talk about it all day. But what's going to fix the problem? Everybody has an opinion of everything, but nobody is giving the root to the issue. We can all talk about it, but who's dealing with the issue? Nobody. It takes some people to be stronger to let go. Sometimes you got to let stuff run down your back. And, like when you're in the shower and the water running down your back, you know what I'm saying? We got to have strength, and we just got to let things go. You can't sit around and let a whole lot of stuff, bottle up and bother you. Either you talk about it and you get it out off your chest, or you just let loose and you let it go. Let it go. And a lot of times that's where depression comes from, because things are not accepted. It's accepted by one, but it's not accepted by the other. So some people feel like that I can't make things happen if maybe I'm not a man. Or I can't make things happen if I'm not a woman. You know what I'm saying? So, depression can set in. People take, their own lives behind the stupidity that, we as human beings we talk about. And we're not making any progress in the discussions that we're having. Most of us, we're just sitting around, chopping it up, just making one person feel worse than the other. So it's like, let women be creative. You know, it's not let women. Women will be creative, regardless of how any person feels about it. Women will be creative. And guess what? Some women are superseding men. The rent strong enough for the thing. Exactly. Just like you hear women, it's easier for women to get jobs. No, it's not. That is a myth. That's a myth. It's not easier for women to get jobs. It's just that women don't stop. A lot of women don't let things stop them, you know, from moving forward. But we all have to deal with life. You know, we're human beings. We got bills to pay. We got kids to take care of. We ain't got time for all of that. You know what I'm saying? Great morning, you guys coming in. Great morning. We're having a discussion about, I don't know if you guys saw the title, but why is it a problem that women, you know, aren't as creative, can't be as creative as men? Why is it an issue when women try to be creative and step into an arena where it's a lot of men? You know, there's a backlash. And God is on God. My high power is raining on me too in the background. My high power is raining on me. So y'all might hear the water. But I wish we just let a lot of this go. And I'm going to tell you, mainly it's the melanin community. Yeah, it's our brothers and sisters, our kings, so-called kings and queens that say they, you know what? I know because I was around somebody that was very draining. And all they talked about was how that person doing this, how that person doing that, how to. And then you right up their ass. Okay? You right up their ass, no matter who it was. If it was a woman or a man, you was right up their ass the minute you talked about them. So, I used to be the one trying to diffuse the situation. Like, why can't that person do this? Or why can't that person do that? Why? What is the big deal? Whether it's a woman or a man, let them do them. People got bills to pay. They got, you know, they got to eat. You never know what you would do in situations where there's a need for something. You know, when there's a need for something, you never know if you're up against the wall. You never know what you would be doing. Okay, you got to pay the bills. Your rent need to be paid, mortgage. You got to take care. I'm saying make sure it makes sense to you though. Make sure it makes sense. Because if it makes sense to you, then hey, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. But I wish we would get over bashing each other for one person doing, you know, even clothes that you wear, you know, the clothes. If you decide to, you know, change up the fashion. Okay, let me use this for an example. The LeVar Ball guy, right? Is that his name? LeVar Ball? LeVar Ball, is that his name? With the new sneakers that came out, that's $495. $495, right? His father thought that he was big enough in his eyes to make money that nobody else. He took him to a place that no one else, and probably people have thought about it, but he took his son to a place where, you know, it made sense to him to make this deal. But, you know, everybody's talking about it. But here's the thing that you don't realize. This one situation is going to open the door for many other situations the same as this. Because you all, like I talked about yesterday, you got copycats. People always trying to figure out how they can do it. So now, with his sneakers being $495, even though they more than Jordans, I read an article that said they already sold 5,000 or more of the sneakers. You know what I'm saying? And because some people haven't had the chance to do that, now it's a problem. Let that man make his money. Yeah, the sneakers might be ugly, but guess what? You got sneakerheads out here, and I had a discussion on my scope about that. And thank you very much. I appreciate that I'm ugly. You know what? You don't have to be here. Thank you so much, though. But his shoes are selling. And even if they don't sell, somebody is going to try to do exactly what he did. Hey, Tasha, how are you? Great morning, boo. Somebody's going to try to emulate exactly what he did. So people are mad a lot of times because they weren't the first to do it. But just because you're not the first to do it, don't mean that you can't do it. You know what? So doesn't mean that you're not the first to do it. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that you can't do it. I'm sorry, he threw me off for me. I had to block him. Yeah, I don't know who that is. That's a troll. You know they always try to get you to feed into them and throw you off and all that. But as I was blocking them, I kind of got lost with what I was saying. But I'm back now. I'm back. How about that? You know, so like I said, hey, how are you, Lee? How's it going? I'm Keita J. Lee. I'm an entertainer. I'm a custom designer. And I am me, boo. And I want you to be you, okay? So, as I was saying, with his sneakers, people have been buying his sneakers, you know, and it may not be the people that have been blasting him online, but, you know, it's people that are interested. It's people that are interested in his name. I'm from DC. It's people that are interested in his name, okay? They're interested. They may not be interested in the shoe because let me tell you something. Looks don't always sell. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that. It's deeper. It's deeper than that. Looks don't always sell. We look at the shoe and we say, oh, the shoe is not that attractive. But it's the name that carries the weight sometimes. Just like you look at Kevin Hart. People say, oh, Kevin Hart's not that funny. But guess what? People like the engine. Okay? They like the person, the personality. It carries weight over the funniness. Okay? So when you look deep down inside of what people are really spending their money on, they're giving their time to, you know, you got to look much more deeper than the outside of something. It's not always about the outside. It's deep down within, because we all carry energy. It's all deep down within. So even with that guy's sneakers now, watch, and what I tell you, you're going to have more ball players, okay, coming out, because the times are changing. It's not, listen, when Shaq and them got in the NBA, and I'm not a big basketball fan, but when Shaq and them got in the NBA, they was making more money than Dr. J and all of them, right? Do you think Dr. J and them was a little upset about the upscale of basketball at that time? Hell to the yes. Hell to the yes. They were upset because they weren't making that kind of money that Shaq and all of them was making. So now you got Shaq, you know, had to wait until he got in the NBA to be endorsed. Okay. So you got Shaq that was endorsed. Oh, I blocked them. Don't worry. I got that quick hand. You know I've been on here too long, Tasha. I ain't fooling. These trolls are old news. Okay? I'm not even giving them the time of day because they don't deserve it. They not relevant over here. But do you think Shaq, hell yeah. Shaq posted his shoe in comparison to LeVar's shoe. And he's like, look, my shoe was sold in Target. My shoe was sold in Kmart. Are you kidding me? Now you got a shoe that's how much? $495? And you not even in the NBA? I had to wait until I got in the NBA to get a shoe. Do you think that the times are changing with a lot of things? Listen, the rules and regulations, people are learning how to get around it. Dude is not even in college. My son was telling me he declared, right, for the NBA. So this is how he was able to get him a shoe to come out. So you know what this shoe is going to do? It's going to help him get attention so that he can get drafted. So this is the right time for him to come out with a shoe so he can get the attention that he's seeking, you know, for the draft. Point blank, period. This is the attention age. If you want to grow a business, if you want to be anything, if you want to be known as something, be known as yourself first. But do something that makes sense to you and create. What's up, E? How are you? Create. Don't be mad at people because the times are changing. And when you was younger, you know, you didn't have a chance to do what he did. Okay? I'm just saying, like, times are changing. It's not what it used to be. So as far as women being creative, I go back to that. You doing, no, I'm not. It's raining. I'm not doing, y'all. I'm standing outside in the rain. Actually, I'm under the little roof piece here. And I'm talking on Periscope. So as I'm saying, you guys, do what makes sense to you. If you are a woman and you want to be creative, you want to enter into an arena where men are, and you are a little scared and skeptical of what's to come, don't pay attention to them. Who are they? Remember, they started off as a goddamn female, okay? They started off as a female first. So anytime you walk into the room, you be like, I'm the shit, okay? That's how you got to look at yourself. You got to think mentally, I'm the shit. I ain't gonna let nobody put me down. What? Not at all. You got to have that mindset, because it prepares you for further insults as you go ahead. You ain't got to worry about all that. You strong already mentally, because you're going to have people that's going to try you because they are frustrated with life. So women, I'm telling y'all, be creative. Stop worrying about, because you're going to get men going to talk about you anyway. I'm not saying all men. So for the people that just came in, I'm talking about guys that have issues with women being creative, right? I'm a creative person. I know I'm in a creative space, and I know that I'm in a space where, you know, where the times are changing and people are, you know, a little bit frustrated. Well, no, they're not a little bit frustrated. They are frustrated. They're frustrated, okay? They're frustrated because things are not going their way, you know, as like they say, you have a plan. Have a plan all you want to. How about tackling your goals? Tackle your goals every day. Have a goal that you set for yourself. A plan is one thing, but knowing where you want to go, there you have it. So I just came on here real quick for that. Give you guys that. Check out my my Facebook page. My Facebook page is in the link. We got way more stuff, you know, in store for you. Check out what I got. My YouTube page is in the link. And I am Keita J, y'all. And I want you to be you. I'm a custom designer, entertainer. Do what you do, boo. Talk to you later.